Remember anything. And we're live. Well, there we go. As usual, my timing is terrible. Welcome in, everybody, to another non-Sportsnite Disney edition. Because right now we don't have any sports really to talk about. Although there was some kind of draft this week.
Yeah.
But we're not going to really touch on that right now because we've been doing Disney so much. We've been having fun with it. So we're going to continue.
Yep. It wasn't as entertaining as it could have been.
Yes, absolutely. But tonight we are going to talk about a lot of Disney entertainment and shows throughout Walt Disney World. And we are going to kind of rate them tonight, Steve and I. But before we get started, as usual, I want to say hello to my partner channel right over here, this guy. Steve, welcome in, pal.
Hi, buddy. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Am I going the wrong way? There we go.
Well, you looked at me, but you waved the wrong way. So.
There, how's that?
Yeah, that's better.
All right. But thanks for being here, as usual, pal. I hope you're having a good week.
I am. It's been a good week. It's been a busy week, but it's been a good week. So.
Well, good. I'm glad you're here. We're going to have a lot of fun with it tonight. We're going to do some quick mousekeeping before we get started. Obviously, Dean over at the Live Place at liveplace.com. Family-friendly streams throughout the week. Monday through Sunday, he is the TV guide of live streams. If you're looking for something to watch and you're not sure where to go there. It's a good place to kind of get your map of everybody that is streaming and when they're streaming as I knock off my earplugs here. I'm so used to not having these in. It literally pulled them right off.
You missed something really important when you did that.
I know. And I'm going to get to that in just a second. Of course, I have two partner channels. This guy right over here. I can't do it. I can never do that right. Steve goes live on Mondays with Just Another Monday Night at 8 o'clock every Monday, right?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Yep. And, of course, Wednesdays with the Disneyland crew at 9 p.m. Be sure to check him out. And, of course, Disney Dan, who was just live a little while ago with Disney Fiasco. He might even still be live for all I know. But he's been having some great shows, and Disney Dan as well. Dan's also doing his Food Friday, so don't forget to check him out. And I also want to say, for those who don't know, and I'm going to get to that in just a second here, channel membership is here for us as well. There are a lot of channels doing it. Never an obligation. By all means, it's there if you choose to do so. Lots of perks with us we have going on right now. And thank you to all of our new members. We really appreciate it. But membership is here. We do have our new pins that'll be going out to everyone. You can either get the Captain America pin, or we also have the new Mouse Talk regular pin. They're really awesome. I'll be getting those out to you. And speaking of memberships, I got to say thank you first and foremost to Tina McNeil, our newest member. She's a Park Hopper member. Welcome in, Tina, to the membership. Thank you so much. Lots of perks coming your way. And Saria Myers as well. Saria, it doesn't show membership new here, but she did sign up today. Saria Myers is also a new member of our Park Hoppers crew as well. And, of course, Brian Eisenhart is a member as well. But Steve, if you don't mind, buddy, we're going to say hi to everybody in the chat real fast.
Do it.
Brian Eisenhart is here again, another one of our new members. Mike Wheeler's here. Samantha Lowe, Tim Pruitt. Alex Brenner's here. Captain Akron 27. Again, Tina McNeil and Saria Myers, our newest members. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Carlos, Disney World Freak. Guys, Melissa and I were on this morning with Carlos for his Saturday morning chat. We had a great time. We went for an hour and a half, and we just had a lot of fun. You go check out his stream. We had a good time with it. We talked about things we haven't done, Steve, at Disney World. There's more things.
The never have I ever type thing?
Yep. Yeah, kind of thing. Yep.
Very nice.
Well, no, just rides or attractions that we just haven't done. Like I've never done Hall of Presidents. As funny as that might sound.
Are you serious?
I've never done Hall of Presidents, dude.
You would like it.
A
lot of people don't. You would like it.
Yeah, I think I would too. I never think about it. When I'm in Magic Kingdom and doing so many other things, I just never think about it. So, but Carlos, welcome in, buddy. James Ryan, welcome in. Good to see you. Let's see. John Hazelton, welcome in, John. Hope the family's doing well. We're still praying for you guys over there. And let's see. I think Bill Steffen, welcome in as well. But I think that's it for now. But thank you all for being here. We got 19 watching. And thanks again. Carlos says, thank you, Mouse Talk. Yes, it was lots of fun. It was a good time today for sure. All right, here we go. So, Steve, let's get started. Again, we're going to talk about all the different shows at all four parks. And there are a ton of shows. There's the little shows. There's the big stage shows. Fireworks are included. Parades are in it. To me, they're all shows, in my opinion. That's entertainment. Mm-hmm. It's not rides. They're shows. So we're going to go by each park, and we're going to kind of do one of these things. We're either going to go up, down, or we might even stay here if it's kind of a, kind of thing. So Candy Mom Cynthia is here. Cynthia is also one of our members. Cynthia, welcome in, dear. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I think we're up to date on everybody. So, Steve, what park do we want to start at? Want to start at the big one, or?
Let's start at the big one.
All right, you got it. So we'll start at Magic Kingdom. Lots and lots of shows, by the way, at Magic Kingdom. And we're going to kind of go one by one. Noah's here. Welcome in, Noah. T. Marie Photography is here. Avery, the Cuban American, is here. Emily LSU Mom is also here. Thank you all for being here so much. Mickey's Magic. There's Meg. Meg was on a little bit earlier with Dan. Welcome in, Meg, and everybody else.
Not Toaster Steve. That's okay, though. I made a LaFou's brew today that Corey made on his stream a couple weeks ago.
How is it?
It's really good. But I fixed it. He messed it up. Well, he didn't mess it up. The recipe was way too sweet, he said. So I downed the sugar, up the water and ice, and it's perfect. Nice. Very good.
Kay Atwood, welcome in as well. She says, hashtag, hey guys, Disney Dan sent hashtag Toaster Steve. Zippity Doodad's here as well. Zippity Doodad, hashtag Steve, are you back in jail?
Am I back in jail?
Because you got on the orange jumper.
It's salmon.
That's salmon. It is? Salmon. Does it smell like salmon?
Well, maybe I didn't use deodorant this morning. No, I'm just kidding.
No. That's so funny. And Disney Dan, there he is. Dan's here. Rachel's in the house. What's up, Rachel? Good to see you as well. Oh my God. Meg says, aren't you glad you aren't an orange?
That's true. That's true.
Oh David. My gosh. That's so funny. All right, Steve. So let's get started.
Let's do it.
Candy Mom, by the way, is also one of our members. Candy Mom, thank you again for your membership. It definitely means. She was our first member, by the way. Very first member.
Nice.
Yep. Michelle the Quilter, welcome in. Good to see you as well. All right, Steve. So Magic Kingdom, we're going to start with one of the very first. It's a stage show. We see it several times a day, right in front of the castle. It's the Mickey's Royal Friendship Fair. We're here. You ready? Where are we going? Right I'm there. Staying here. Me too.
It's okay. It's a stage show that everybody should watch.
Yes.
But I got to tell you, I might see it every third or fourth trip. Mm-hmm. I just don't. It's okay. It's okay. It's good.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'll watch it, but it's not a must-do. It's one of those, in my opinion, if they were to say, okay, we're getting rid of the Royal Friendship Fair for a new show, I really don't think I would lose sleep over it. But then again, I like it. I don't dislike it. It's okay. So I'm with you on that.
Yeah, it was okay. Donna, orange is the new color of the year.
Donna Jaworski, welcome in another one of our members. Donna, good to see you, dear. Hope you're doing well.
So I'm guessing I need to change the shirt before the next show is what I'm getting at. So
orange is the new Steve.
Oh, Bill, you have no idea how many art supplies you can't even see.
I know
3/4 of them.
You tell me about it. That's so funny. Magic of the Mouse TV. Wow, it looks like Steve's World is getting serious about his painting. There you go.
I've got about 40 canvases over here I picked up today because they're on sale, and I've got a ton of just paints and brushes and tools and paint knives and everything else in the other room. I just picked them up actually today. So nice. Yes, I'm getting a little serious about it. I like it. Nice. Meg put orange hearts.
There you go. Oh, I see him. Brian says, Walt, did you get the videos I sent you on Twitter? Animazement and the Aladdin show from Disney World are two shows he wants me to watch because, we're talking about shows. Yeah. I did get them, Brian. Yes, I haven't watched them yet, but I will, I promise. R. Johns is in here. What's up, Richard? The Legend's in the house. What's up, Richard? Good to see you, buddy. Another member as well from our membership. Good to see you guys. Again, guys, all those that are members, we did get our new. There they are. And they'll be coming out to you guys very, very soon. All right, Steve. So we're here on Mickey's Royal Friendship Fair, buddy. Let's move on to great moments in history, but only the American parts. Liberty Square. Now, that one's kind of seasonal now. They don't do it as often as they used to. What do you think of that? Where are we here?
On 3? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
For sure.
I love it. I love it.
It's a great show, and I love the Muppets, so I'm biased. But the way they do it, and every character acts their part. Miss Piggy's always trying to be the main attraction and everything. Mm-hmm. And Sam Eagle up there singing. And I love the song about the great moments of history, but mostly American parts. It's incredible. I love the Muppet Show.
I do too. Pete McDevitt, welcome in, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, Pete. Pete's doing better. Glad to hear you're continuing to progress, buddy. Keep it going.
He's definitely back. He was trying to find me at Kroger, which Kroger I was in, so he could announce to the manager that I was doing things I wasn't supposed to be doing in the store. So
Right.
Pete's back.
Yes, he is. I'm glad, Pete. Good to see you, buddy. Avery says, I wouldn't say it's seasonal, but rather they brought it back for a limited time. Yeah, exactly. But like 4th of July, things like that, I think when the parks are supposed to be really, really busy, I think that's when you'll see that show come back here and there because it helps to kind of eat crowd a little bit.
Well, especially with 4th of July.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, it fits right in for the 4th of July for sure. But I agree, Steve. I love that show. And I was kind of disappointed when they said that they were going to take it away for a while. If it's going on, we stop. If we're there, if we're in that park.
Me too.
Yeah.
I've sat down before and just wait because I know they're what are they every 7 minutes or something like that? Every
Something
9
like
minutes?
that. Yeah.
So and then they're different shows every time.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the Tree of Life Awakenings. I want to watch every one of them. So they're great.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you have the Paul Revere one, you have the 1776 one. I think they might even have a third one too. But I agree. I love it. I think it's fantastic. Welcome in the Disney Nerd Herders. Charlie and Stacy are here. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you guys are doing well as well. Let's see what else we got here. So let's keep going, Steve.
Okay.
I think we're going to get better and better here.
Okay.
I'm including parades in this. And of course, there's only one parade at Walt Disney World, period. And that's the Festival of Fantasy Parade. So we're here. Where are we going with this one?
1, 2, 3.
I'm going
easily up. It's a great parade. It might be the best of all. Well, not the best parade ever because I think that was Tapestry of Nations parade. Mm-hmm. But it's an incredible parade, and the music is so good.
Fantastic parade. I agree 100%. And what puts it over the top is probably the dragon. Obviously, the Maleficent dragon is fantastic. I agree with you. This parade's fantastic. The music is great. The floats are great. They have the right characters in there. It's awesome, man. It really is an awesome, awesome parade for sure.
Yep.
I agree 100% for sure. Yep. Avery says the dragon's the star. He's pretty big, man. He's pretty cool. When he breathes that fire, it's pretty awesome for sure.
I had to look outside to make sure it wasn't snowing, see if anything froze over because we're 3 for 3 on agreements here. So
I'm sure that's going to change soon. Don't worry.
It will.
Look at Meg. She says the dragon really blows me away. Get it? I'll tell you, that dragon is popular. He is on fire. Never mind. Miguel is in the house. Miguel Benitez Jr. What's up, Miguel? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Wait, I thought it was Maleficent. Well, it is Maleficent. I say he. It's just me being chauvinistic. Jonathan, welcome in as well. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. All right, Steve. So this is considered to me, and again, it might not be to you. I consider this Magic Kingdom, but it's on the outside of Magic Kingdom. And it's kind of a parade. And it's the electrical water pageant that's on Seven Seas Lagoon. I guess that's Seven Seas Lagoon. It's outside Walt Disney World. I mean, outside Magic Kingdom. It's right there. You can see it from the Poly. You can see it from the Wilderness Lodge, from the Contempo, from the Grand Floridian. Electrical water pageant. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
There it is. There's a disagreement right there.
I like it. I don't know. So tell me why you don't like it.
Oh, it's terrible. It's slow. It's the only redeeming quality of it is it's kind of cool that they put something with lights out in the middle of the lagoon. The lights are awful. I mean, it's like those animations that goes from here to here, back to here, back to here. And the music's okay. I'll give it that. I never watched that show, and I could care less if they ever got rid of it or brought it back or anything. I don't like it at all. I
love it. I think it's fun. It's so, I don't know. I just, it's minimalistic, and it's very, I don't know. It's just, I don't even know what the word is. We like it. I'm not going to like, oh my God, we have to wait for, the electrical water pageant for sure. Yep. But but I will say when we would stay at Wilderness Lodge, if the water pageant was at 10 o'clock, Melissa and I walked down to the water and we watched it. We did. We like, you're right. It's nothing. It's really nothing ultimately. And if they said it was going away, I'd be like, oh, it's too bad. But I'm not going to lose sleep over it.
Yeah.
Yeah. G. Wilson, welcome in. Good to see you. And it's Joey's World is here.
What's up, guys?
Good to see everybody. I'm with you. I don't dislike it. I do like it, but it's not one of those that I would definitely lose sleep over for sure. No,
me either.
Agree. Avery says, Walt Disney was patriotic. I know he would have loved the pageant. Oh, yeah, he would have liked it, for sure. Yeah, he would have been a fan of it. Andrea Houston, welcome in. Good to see you as well. Miguel, Steve is wearing an orange shirt. He is missing all the Disney spirit.
Maybe I'm just like Donald's beak.
That's true, too. All right, Steve, let's keep going. We got a few to do. Okay, this one, I know where we're both going to be on this one. It actually is considered a show, the Flag Retreat. Flag Retreat happens in the morning, happens at sunrise and sunset, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Steve.
Well, the retreat happens in the evening.
Right. The retreat is in the evening.
There is a ceremony, though, at the beginning of the day.
Yes. So let's go with Flag Retreat. You ready? 1, 2, 3. It's a big up
Easily.
for me.
This
Steve?
was such an... I stumbled across this. Didn't even know it existed a few years ago. I stumbled across it and was just like... It was emotional. It was really, really good. Made me proud to be a part of this country. And just watching the service person get the flag or take the flag and march it down it's somebody different each time. Oh, it's such a great show. Maybe it's one of the best shows on property.
Saw it for the first time in August. Can you believe that? Never seen it before.
A lot of people don't know about it. And to be honest, you got to watch the Flag Retreat ceremony. That's the one you got to watch is the Flag Retreat. And at that point in time, it's once a day. I think it's at like 6 p.m. or something like that. And it varies based on the
I
season.
think it depends on sunset.
Yeah.
What's considered sunset.
But it's not like 5:32, 5:32, 5:32, 5:32.
Right. No, right.
It's like 5 or 6 o'clock, whatever it is. It's that way for a while.
Oh, okay.
But,
okay. Yeah, they're saying
it's
5
incredible.
in the chat.
5 o'clock every day.
Okay.
So it's an incredible emotionally show.
100% agree. When I came across it for the first time in August, I made sure I stopped and I had to watch it. I knew about it, but you forget because it's 5 o'clock. You're in the park. You're doing this. You just don't remember. I loved it. I agree with you. It's so patriotic. It filled my heart with joy. I loved it. Loved every minute of it. And I even filmed it, but I felt bad filming it. I was like, I should stop.
I filmed it and put it on my channel from a while back. So it's one of my favorites.
I think it's great. I agree with you 100%. I will do what I can to make sure I see it again. I really enjoyed it 100%. Yeah, I knew we were gonna agree on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we're 4 for 5. It's not bad.
No, I agree. Oh my God, same. Well, I felt bad filming it, but was so powerful. It is. It really but you don't think of it until you're actually there.
Yeah, and it's the reason I view it easily. It shouldn't feel bad about filming it one bit because you can share it with the world that people that can't see it. It's that good of a show. You have to share it.
Yeah, I guess only because I didn't want them to think I was being disrespectful because I was filming it. That's how I felt. Wasn't. I agree with you. It should be shared. You're right, and we shouldn't feel bad. I just didn't want people to think I was doing it for a monetary gain.
Oh no!
I just thought it was fantastic. That's all.
Incredible. Yeah. It was incredible.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of fun for sure. All right, let's keep going. We are going to stay in the Magic Kingdom. Now we're going to hit the biggie. And I think we'll agree on this one too. But it's the fireworks show. It's 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, depending upon. And it's happily ever after. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
a good show. I love all fireworks shows.
Me too.
So I got to see this for the first time in January.
Really?
Yes. Believe it or not, I've seen it a lot across streams. I've never seen it in person. And to be honest with you, to watch it up close and see the projections off the castle is incredible. The way the technology they use to project things off of buildings and stuff in Disney is, I think, unmatched. It is incredible the way they do things, and it's got an incredible soundtrack. It is full of amazing songs. It's just a great fireworks show.
100% agree. We do every time we've seen it numerous times because we make sure we do. We love it that much that we go out of our way. We get there like an hour and a half early. We're always close because we one time watched far back and we didn't get the same experience. We want to see the projection mapping on the castle because you're right.
Now, I will say this. I watched the Star Wars fireworks show, Fantasmic, Rivers of Lights, and anything going on at Epcot, and like them all more than Happily Ever After, except for Epcot Forever. That's the worst show they've ever had. But all those are good, and I would watch them all ahead of Happily Ever After, but Happily Ever After is right up there with the rest of them.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. I just love it. I agree with you. I think the score is phenomenal. The ending is fantastic. Yep. The nod to Wishes with Tinkerbell flying across, that was in Wishes. I agree with Meg. I always get a tear in my eye with Happily Ever After. I don't know. It just fills my heart with joy. I know that may sound corny, but it just does. Oh. It's one of those, when we saw it for the first time, because Melissa and I were there the second day it was released. It was released, I think, on May 13th or 14th of 2017. Our trip started like the next day.
Oh, wow.
And we saw it. And I couldn't believe what I was watching. I'm like, oh, my God, this is incredible. And it was just, we had tears coming out of our eyes. Melissa had tears coming out of her eyes. We loved it.
And this is one unique thing. You can watch this one from the top of the Contemporary at the tower. So
absolutely,
it's pretty cool to watch it there too.
Yeah, I agree. Mike Wheeler says best place to stand in the middle of the main street, right by Casey's Corner. That is my go-to spot. Absolutely. Yep, I agree. It's a great spot for sure. Meg says, yes, Walt, it just makes you happy. We were singing along to the show one time. The people next to us started to sing along. It's so mad. It is. It's just a great look. All of these fireworks shows and all these shows are great for sure. I'm sure a lot of them are going to be here. Who knows? But Disney's good. They know what they're doing. They really do. Yeah, I agree. All right, Steve, let's keep going. This one's going to be fun. So, Main Street's got a few things going for it. And one of the things, and I'm sorry Daniela's not here, is they have the Main Street Trolley Show, who, in Daniela, from A Disney Life for Me's opinion, is the best ride at Walt Disney World. I didn't even know it was a ride. I thought it was a show. I love it, too. So here we go, Steve. Main Street Trolley Show. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I
think it's fantastic.
Me too.
I walked upon this by accident as well. And we did our thing 3 weeks ago at the This and That guys. This was on that show. I thought it was so good. We were walking and these people cut in front of my camera. I was just filming, like just walking. People cut in front of my camera in the get-ups, and I thought, where are they going? And I followed them, and they went to the trolley, and they started it's the Main Street Transportation Company. Yeah, and they started doing a whole song and dance. I was like, oh, that's fantastic.
It's fun. It really is a good time. It really is a good time. Wishes Forever, welcome in. They say, I'm too short. I need to go up further towards the hub for the Happily Ever After. It's true. I'm short, too, and that's why I got to be close, or else I'm not going to be able to see it. But, Steve, I agree. I think the trolley show is a lot of fun. And depending upon the season, they change up their outfits and the show, what songs they'll sing. They really try to match it to the season, which I think is great. Yep, I agree 100%. Well, we got to get moving here. Okay, ready? Next one. Move It, Shake It. You ready?
Yep. It's great. It's so good.
It's okay. I don't know. You know what? It's more. I'm going to take that back. It's more here. I can't say this, but
Dude, that song comes on the advertisements here. It comes on commercials. It comes on everywhere. I can't go anywhere without hearing that song, and it just makes me want to dance. And the first time I watched that show, my niece, who was probably 2 or 3 at the time, that's the only thing. She was like a bump on a log the entire ride. It was her first trip. She was like 3, I think, is what she was. So it was about 3 years ago. I think it's about that long, whatever it was. But anyways, she was just sitting there, wouldn't do anything. And then when this show came down the street, she got out of her stroller, was dancing around, having a good time. It's just a great, great upbeat, feel-good show. And they take it all the way down to the circle, and they stay there for a while while they do the song and dance, shoot some fireworks off at the end, I think. Then they come back, load it back up, and come right back down Main Street again. I love it. I love the song so much that it gets a thumbs up for me.
It's okay. I mean, I like it. We don't stop for this, is all I'm saying. Is I can't say I did this, I'm wrong. It's more like here for me. We don't stop for it. But if we're, like we know when it's coming, but we're not going to be out there waiting for it. If we just
stopped in January twice to watch it.
There you go. See, and for us, if we happen upon it, okay, we'll partake a little bit. It's not bad. It's just not. It's not a must do for us. That's all. I guess I'll put it to you that way.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, Emily says, I like the interaction with the crowd during the parade. Absolutely. That I do like about it. I like that they come out, they pull you in there, they let you dance with them. That's a lot of fun. It does have a High School Musical feel to it. I agree with that. I always get out of my stroller to dance. It's a good time for sure. What's wrong? That's okay. That's the whole point. I think it's great. Having different opinions is pretty awesome. Steve, we might be breaking this up into 2 shows, by the way.
That's fine. I'm good with it. I like it. Let's finish it next week after that.
Yeah. We'll try to do Magic Kingdom and maybe Epcot today.
Let's skip Epcot because I think there's more shows there than anywhere.
All right, then we'll do one of the other ones. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
But let's keep going at Magic Kingdom because we got several more to do. Not too many more, but a few. So speaking of Happily Ever After, there's actually another projection mapping show after Happily Ever After, which I think a lot of people forget about, but there is, and it's called Once Upon a Time. So Steve, Once Upon a Time, you ready?
Is that the one where the Kiss Goodnight is?
No, Kiss Goodnight is by itself at the end of the night.
Okay. Which
this is
I know which one it is. I know which one it is.
This is the one with Mrs. Potts.
Yes.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Not going anywhere.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay. Look, I like the projection shows. Don't get me wrong, but when you take a fireworks show and you make the projection so much better than the projection show is hard to stand alone or stand by itself alone. So it's a good show. I mean, look, I like pretty much everything Disney does, but this is except for the water pageant. But outside of that, everything else is this is okay. It's just okay. I don't catch myself watching it at all.
Yeah, me either. And yes, Saria Mines. By the way, everybody in chat, give us your thumbs up or thumbs down. Let us know what you think as well. I'm glad you did that. I'm with you, Steve. It's first off, to have to follow Happily Ever After, that's a tough act to follow, for one. Most people are probably leaving after Happily Ever After. So Avery's right. He says people forget about, which is a good thing. That means low crowds. I agree with you. It's okay. It's not something I'm going to wait around for. If we happen upon it, great. But other than that, I agree 100%.
Yep.
And that's what Surya says. She says, we caught it by accident going to Haunted Mansion one night and fell in love. That's great. That's the thing about these shows. What might be okay to somebody else might be something someone else loves, and that's the best part about it. James says, I think it's a good show, but it follows Happily Ever After. And, I agree. Yeah. Meg says, we usually try to cut out before all the crowd, so we hardly stay to see it, but it's beautiful. Steve, you said it earlier. The projection mapping is phenomenal anyway, but you're right. The projection mapping by itself has got to be that. It's hard.
Yeah.
What did he say?
Jonathan Chung said, Steve needs to wear a white robe and crown like Gladiator with the thumbs.
I think Once Upon a Time should be about 15 minutes before Happily Ever After. And you know what? Actually, I think it would be better as a pre-show.
I do too.
Than as a post-show. I agree.
It would catch more views for sure.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. I think that's a great idea, Mike, for sure. I'll let Bob know because he's in charge again. And there you go. Fun fact, this show made its debut before Happily Ever After. I didn't know that. I did not know that. All right, Steve. Next show, we're heading over to Frontierland. We got to see the Country Bears. The Country Bear Jamboree. This is a show in Frontierland. It's been there for a very long time. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Not good. I hate that show so much. That show, look, I watched it once. And then not only did I not like it, but every time I see anybody try to watch it online, one of the animatronics is breaking every other show. I've seen, and they get creepy when they break. It's not like normal. It's like the triplets just go like this, and they're staring up into space or stopping.
What makes it great. Oh my God.
It's so not good. It needs refurb so bad. I'm not a Western country guy at all. I hate country music. I think it's terrible. There's a few people I could listen to, but it's got to be those certain people. This Western country, it's in the name, Country Bears. Oh, it's so bad. It's just terrible. I don't like it at all.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Dude, if you really listen to the words to the songs and the different things, it just cracks me up. Like all the guys that turn me on, turn me down. I'm sorry, I think it's funny. Blood on the Saddle. It's like the girl, the bear swinging on the thing. She goes up, why don't you come up and see me sometime? And the guy goes, I'll be right up if I ever find a ladder.
See, I don't know. I just think it's so bad. I don't find it humorous at all. Now I will say this. I love the country bears that walk around outside on the streets in costume.
Oh, yeah,
I love those guys. I hate the show. I think it's terrible.
Oh my God. I think the show is just so funny. Oh, Steve, I had such hope for you.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. But and it's only 2 thumbs downs. And it's so bad. So bad.
Oh my God. I think it's so funny.
I do not find it humorous at all.
See, oh my God, exactly, Meg. There's some adult humor in there that's just so funny. You're right. Oh, Steve, don't get me wrong. This is not a great show in that respect. It's just so funny. I just take it for what it is. It's just, I get chuckles out. Like I'll look over at people and they won't get it, and I'm just start chuckling. Oh my God, I crack up more at the show than Jungle Cruise. See, for me, it's give or take. Jungle Cruise is funny at times, but I like both of them. I don't know. I just do. I think it's funny. Brian says, my best friend used to work Bears in Disneyland for a while. The Bears Theater is where Pooh is now. Some days when it was raining, Pooh and friends would meet in the lobby of the theater. That's kind of neat. Very nice. It's just a lot of great dad jokes in the Country Bears. And that might be why I like it, because it's, I don't know, it's just, it's
you're a dad joke guy for sure.
Absolutely. All right. Well, we're going to stay in Magic Kingdom. Obviously, we got a few more to do. We're almost done. And this is one that I can't vote on. I'm going over to Liberty Square.
You've never seen it?
It's a show.
Yeah.
I've never seen it, and it's called the Hall of Presidents.
Ooh, I don't consider that. Well, I guess it is a show. You're right. It is.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I could. Hey, Preston. Welcome in, Preston, everybody. Good to see you, buddy. So, Steve, I'll let you vote on this one. Hall of Presidents. 1, 2, 3.
It's incredible. It's incredible. I know a lot of people don't like it. I love history. And this is one of the, I mean, you think about animatronics. How many of our presidents we've had? There are that many animatronics on the stage at the same time. And they spotlight certain ones like George Washington and Abraham Lincoln, some of the bigger ones. And then, of course, they have the current president, whoever that is at the time. They always come up, they're always standing, they do their thing. It's fantastic.
I believe
Absolutely fantastic show. And then they have these 3 screens in the background too that go fill the whole entire amphitheater. It's just, if you like history, again, it's like school. It's history. I love school. It's a fantastic show. I love it.
I've never seen it. Meg's mad at me. She says, you guys are killing me. Steve's seen it. I've just never seen this show. Fine. It's my homework. I'll go see Hall of Presidents. I'm sure I'm going to love it because I like history too. And
you will like it. A lot of people don't like it.
Yeah.
It's not a thrill ride by any means.
No, not at all. I don't know. I would love that kind of stuff anyway. And like, I'm sure you said it highlights Washington and Lincoln and those guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So see, I'm sure I'll like it. Washington's my favorite president anyway. So if he's in there, I'm going to like it. But Wishes Forever says, I'm not even a history buff, but I love it. It's very patriotic.
It is. It's another patriotic thing for sure. Again, it's not a thrill ride.
Oh, no.
It's good.
Yeah, absolutely. Mike says the back hallway behind all the presidents is so hard from all the animatronic machines that the air conditioning can't keep the whole. Oh, okay. So it can't keep the whole area below 80. How about that? I believe it. Those animatronics probably get hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll see everything eventually. Yep, we will. We will. All right, Steve, 3 more in the Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
Let's head over to Fantasyland. It's a 3D show. It's Mickey's PhilharMagic. You ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, it's good. It's really good.
I will say this. I think the screen. I don't want them to change it. I just think the screen is a little bit of an update on the 3D. The 3D is a tad bit dated. But I don't want them to change what shows. What
do you think that's the screen, or do you think that's the film projection part of it?
Good question. I don't know. It could be.
I think it's all in the film myself. But I will say this: the way it's got an incredible score where they cut it. They cut the different parts of really popular songs. The way they implement Donald and what happens into that show, and the fact that it's actually a 4D show where they pump in the sensations and the smells and things like that. It's a really, really, really good show. And the Sorcerer's Apprentice is one of my favorite parts about any Disney movie or cartoon or whatever. And that's a big part of this. So I like it a lot.
I agree 100%. What's up, Rob Fuzz? Welcome in, Rob. Good to see you. Everybody say hi to Rob. I agree, Steve. I love the score. I love how they give you little clips from different movies. But the whole recurring theme is around Donald having the sorcerer cap, and he's not supposed to. And I think it's great. And they end it. I love the fact that they end it with one of my favorite Aladdin, her handing him the hat back, and I love it. I think it's great. I agree with you 100%. I think it does a teeny bit of an upgrade in I agree with you. I don't know what it is, but it needs a little bit of that. But I don't want that show going away for sure.
Well, I don't think the screen has anything to do with it, because you can get TVs that are 3D technology. It's just the way the technology is portrayed, and maybe it could be the glasses too. One of those two. I don't think it's the screen at all, but it could be bigger. I think the screen could be definitely bigger.
Cool. Dreamer Deborah, welcome in. Good to see you. I agree, though. I love it. I think it's great. I don't want it to go anywhere. Before PhilharMagic, I think it used to be called, the show in there used to be The Legend of the Lion King. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody can correct me on that. That was actually a really good show, too.
Was it 3D?
No, it was a puppet show.
Oh.
It was neat. Rafiki came out. The character Rafiki.
I've seen that show, but I don't know where it was.
Yeah, it was. I think it was right there. I love that show. It was actually a lot of fun. I have to close my eyes during the Aladdin part, though. I get super motion sick. When he's riding the magic carpet. Yeah, I agree. That's a good one, man. That's funny, Meg, but it's true. All right, Steve, 2 more. Let's head over to Tomorrowland.
Okay.
Can't go without talking about Mike Wazowski and the Laugh Floor, because to me, that's a show. I think it's a show. You ready?
I agree.
1, 2, 3. It's an up for me, too.
That's one of the most interactive shows, and they pick people out from the crowd, and they actually, you could be that guy, and they pick people out of the crowd and spotlight you and interact with you. You can shout things out, and they respond back. So it's a different show every time. It's a really clever show. I like it.
I think it's fun when the guy said he's going to read your mind, he goes, "How old are you?" And she goes, 34. And he goes, "Yes." It's so funny. I think it's a hilarious show. I want to be that guy, though, one time. Just one time I want to be that guy.
I'm not sure I want to be that guy.
I do. I think it would be funny. I got a few things up my sleeves ready to go if I'm ever that guy.
Yeah.
But Avery says he was chosen to be Randall once. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I do. I love the show, too. I think it's a good way to get out of the heat. It's interactive. It's fun. He says, "Hello, humans," and you got to go, "Ah." Yeah, correct. That's what he says. Yeah, he goes, "Correct." It's funny. They need to update the script in my book. Some of the jokes are getting a little old. Yep, I agree. I agree with that, Mike. And they could do that relatively easy, Steve. That's not something that takes.
Yeah, no, they could do that real easily.
Yeah, I agree 100%. All right, one more. And I know where you're going to say on this one, but we got to go over to Adventureland. It's enchanted. It's the Tiki Room. We're going with the Enchanted Tiki Room. You ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm staying here too.
I'm staying here too. I like the upgrades they've made. I think they need to upgrade it more. And I've heard that was it not Moana? Somebody was supposed to go in there and help that whole situation with the bird. I can't remember who it was. But anyways, I think it would help with more IP. I think, isn't it under new management with, is it Iago and Zazu?
It used to be. That show's going away now.
Okay. Who's it going in there now?
Nobody. It's just
bringing it back to the birds. Okay, yeah. Then it's going back to thumbs down, because the IP for me helped it a lot, but they need something else into it. And now that they're going to pull the IP out of it, then I have no interest to watch it.
Gotcha. Let's see. Corey would be so sad right now. He says, Meg says, "Never been taken over by Stitch." I'm neutral on the Enchanted Tiki. I agree, Steve. It's fine. It's not. If I don't see it, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. If we have time and we're feeling in the mood for it, okay, we'll go watch it. Mm-hmm. The one thing that first time I ever saw it, though, the one thing that really made me laugh out loud was the tikis, the things on, not the birds, but the tikis, and when they go the ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
Yeah, reminded me of the fish tank from a Nemo.
I started looking at Walter, my son, and he looked over at me like, She started cracking up. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. But I agree with you. It's a meh for sure.
Yeah. Well, I actually had two more on the list. I don't know if you consider them shows or not.
Go ahead.
One is Carousel of Progress. Do you consider that a show?
What am I thinking? Absolutely, that's a show. Yeah,
I know. I want to make sure. my vote is heard for this one. Just
right. Well,
and the other one is Enchanted Tales with Belle.
See, I didn't consider that a show.
I consider that one more of a show than Carousel of Progress.
Okay, all right, yeah, let's do. I've done both.
Okay.
Let's do obviously Carousel of Progress first. I know where you are. I'm a thumbs up.
I'm a way thumbs down on this one.
Right.
I think it's a terrible attraction. I know the historians and what it means to Walt and all this other stuff. There's a place for it in a museum somewhere. If I need a nap, it's a 45-minute nap. I'm going to go sit in this thing and just let it go. It is way outdated. Sometimes it doesn't work. It's just, and you can't get out. Once it goes, you're there for 45 minutes. So I'll put on a white robe, Jonathan, because I'm giving it a massive thumbs down. Massive thumbs down. For me, it's the worst of all the shows that we've listed so far tonight.
Oh my God, I love it.
I know.
Steve, I got to be honest with you though. I never used to like it. Ask Melissa. Melissa will tell you. Ask her next time you see her. She'll tell you. At first, I was like, nope, I don't want to go see it. I don't want to. The more I saw it, the more I liked it. I was like, wow, this is actually neat. It's not a thrill ride. Look, you said it earlier. You talked about it earlier with Hall of Presidents. It's not a thrill ride.
Yep.
Well, same thing here. It's not. But it is history. It tells you about the history of inventions and progress.
It is. But to me, the animatronics are terrible. The storytelling is bad. The scenery is bad. I mean, it's like going through Spaceship Earth. Every one of those scenes is way better than anything they got in Carousel of Progress.
Okay. Yeah, I don't disagree. I agree.
Opinion. It needs updated massively. Now, I like the idea of Carousel of Progress. The ride itself is not good.
But it's history, but even just for the song. Yeah, I don't know. It's grown on me over the years. Yeah, and Steve, by all means, that's why I love doing this with you, is because you and I will agree on a lot of stuff, but we have our differences as well.
Yeah, for sure.
And never is it just, well, I just don't like it. There's always a legitimate reason behind it. And
for some of the same reasons, it works in the opposite favor for the other person. So,
well, right, exactly. That's what I love about it. Is I've had so many people before say, "Well, I just don't like it." Why? Because I just don't. Yeah. There's always a reason behind it, and that's what I like. So,
and then the last one, Enchanted Tales with Belle. I consider it a. Whoa! How did I get way over there? Ready? 1, 2, 3. I like it. So I like it because it's interactive and they pick kids out to help and they pick adults out to help as well. So you all get, I don't know if you've ever done it. Have you done it?
I have. I've done it twice.
Okay. So you go in there, you see Belle, she interacts with you. The people become part of the show. And I don't know. I think it's intriguing and sorry, Meg. I think it's intriguing and I like the show. It's a really cool show.
I'll say this. The beginning part when you're in Maurice's tavern or in his house, and that mirror becomes the doorway to go in. That is the neatest thing, dude. I looked at Melissa the first time we did it, and I'm like, how did they do that?
Yeah,
it is really cool.
They make it really cool. I don't know. I like the show a lot. I think it's really good, and it is something I will go back to. Yeah,
it's okay for me. That part of it is my favorite part. The part with Belle, it's to me more catered to the little kids for sure.
Yep.
And I don't have little kids anymore, but I'll do it again.
I will say this. I think it's slow progressing. I wish they would speed up some of the parts to it, like going from one to the other and then trying to get all the parts designated. I think it was a little slow there, but I like it. I would definitely do it again.
Yeah, I think we will too. We haven't done it in a while. I'd like to do it again. I definitely think that the part with Belle where she comes in, you're supposed to surprise her, is really cool. I think it's really catered to the little guys and girls, which is fine, which is perfectly fine. But we'll do it again for sure.
Okay.
Preston says, Mouse Talk, I have a funny story. I went to talking with Crush and he asked if I was smart, and I said no. Preston, you're supposed to say yes. Meg got to dance with Belle. She said that's pretty cool.
Nice.
That's awesome. She was picked as the Beast. Meg, I'm not even going to ask.
Uh,
Yeah, no, you don't look anything like a beast, Mel. Meg. Now I'm thinking of Melissa. All right. So you know what, Steve? I think that's everything in Magic Kingdom.
I think so.
There's a ton at Magic Kingdom.
There is.
All right. So we got 15 minutes.
Is Animal Kingdom had the fewest shows, I think?
I think so.
Let's go to Animal Kingdom if you don't care.
Nope, I don't care. All right.
That way we just kind of save the other two middle ones for next week. Maybe
next
finish
week.
Up around the same.
Part 2 next week, everybody. Remember that. It's going to be fun. And maybe we'll have a guest in. We'll see. I'm going to maybe get a guest in here for this one. All right. So first one over at Animal Kingdom, Steve, I think. I'll give you mine and let me know if I miss any.
Yep.
Animal Encounters, the winged encounter. Which one? No, not the up one.
The one up front with the macaws?
You got it.
Okay.
Yes. You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yes. I agree. I like it. I think it's fun.
Well, look. So Animal Kingdom is my favorite. There's no secret about that. I am fully engaged in animals and how they operate and everything to do with them. And along with the fact that Pandora's there and the rides, it's all around my favorite. So I love the lessons that you get about the birds. And then there is no greater, first off, how they get them to do it every time is incredible. But there is no greater thing than sitting in the path when those birds start flying at you. I've done it numerous times on my camera, waiting for them to come. They come right at the camera. It's crazy. It's one of the most exhilarating encounters with an animal that you can possibly get there.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's a great show. And if you can capture it on slow-mo as they're going by you.
Yeah.
That's pretty, I can't. I'm not good enough to do it, but it's pretty neat. I agree 100% for sure. Everybody, thank you so much for hitting the like button. We got 37 likes with 30 people in here. That's fantastic. Thank you all very much. I appreciate it. I know Steve does as well.
Yes, for sure.
And Joey Schultz says, love it, and only had one mishap. All right, Steve. So you know what? We're going to go over to, I think this is in Asia. This one's kind of a newer show, but it's called the Bollywood Beats.
Yes.
Okay. Bollywood Beats. You ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm here.
I love Bollywood dancing. It's one of my favorite styles of dancing. I was ecstatic when they added this to it. I think it's an incredible show. I think you have to like the style of music and dance to get it. But I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's okay. We've seen it once. I didn't dislike it. I thought it was good. I agree with you. It's different. It's definitely different. It fits spot on with Asia right in there. Well, it's fantastic.
And for those that don't know what Bollywood is, too, it's actually the same style of dance that was in the new live action Aladdin when he was trying to woo Jasmine and they did the dance around the fountain. That's Bollywood dancing, and I absolutely love Bollywood dancing.
Mike says he believes Bollywood's no longer there.
It's not on the website anymore, but it's fantastic. I wish they made a mistake getting rid of it.
Yeah, I didn't dislike it, but it was okay to me. It was kind of one of those take it or leave it for sure.
Yep.
They're working on your Jasmine makeup, they said.
Oh, nice.
Cynthia says she loved this show. So there you go, Steve.
I mean, I don't know why I couldn't go as Aladdin, but.
All right, so here's the next one. I think I know where everybody's going to stay on this one. We got to head over to Africa. It's the show I think a lot of people think is the main show in this park. It's Festival of the Lion King. You ready?
Oh, my gosh.
1, 2, 3. Just kidding.
No, I was going to say, it's the best show on property. There's no – look, The Lion King is so powerful. The only way you don't like this show is if you hated The Lion King. Everything that they do in there, and you might still like the show even if you don't like The Lion King, because it's all about acrobats and art and beauty, and it's a crazy good show. It's the best show I've ever seen, not just on property.
Have you ever been to like a Broadway show?
Yes, I have.
Oh, it's okay. I was going to say I've seen like a Christmas Carol at Ford's Theater in DC.
So there's acting shows like that and everything, but they don't have everything this show has.
Yeah, but it's still well.
I've seen
Oklahoma on Broadway. That was pretty phenomenal.
Yep. Look, the singing and dancing I get. This thing is got more elements to me, and it's Disney, so that helps too. But in my opinion, I think it's, and I do love Broadway. I think it's great, but I like Disney Broadway more than anything. But this Festival of the Lion King, in my opinion, is the best show I've ever seen.
It's very, very good. It's not our favorite, but it is definitely a must-do. I tell everybody, go see The Lion King. It's an awesome show for sure.
Mhm.
I agree, Steve. I think it's phenomenal. Well, they took and made a Broadway show from this show.
Yeah, they're almost identical.
Yeah, I mean, they knew what they were doing, and the Broadway show is phenomenal and highly successful. So I agree. I think it's a great show. We don't miss it. I mean, we don't do it every single time, though. I have to be honest with you. We don't. And that's why, for me, it's not our favorite, but it's definitely one of our favorites for sure. Yeah, and the Broadway show is just unbelievable. Yeah, and actually, Meg, that one is next on the list. Finding Nemo the musical. I know where you are with this one. Steve, have you seen this one, Steve?
Oh yeah.
Okay, ready to go. 1, 2, 3.
It's great.
Yeah, I think that's our favorite for Melissa and I. Now when I say
it's Theater in the Wild, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It edges out for us, Lion King by about that much. I connect a little bit more with Nemo because I don't know. I love it. I love the animatronics, not animatronics, the puppetry that they do. I don't know.
Let me say this. I think it's a step down from Tarzan Rocks.
I haven't seen that. I never saw it.
Oh, it was great. It was fantastic. They did roller skating and acrobats and everything else to the music of Tarzan, which is way better than the music of Finding Nemo, in my opinion. There's not a lot of music in Finding Nemo.
No,
but
not
it's
at all.
A great show nonetheless. It doesn't quite compare to me at all for Lion King compared to Lion King, but it's a fantastic show, and I'd definitely go watch it.
Gotcha. And see, I think what Meg's saying about Nemo is my problem with Lion King. I think Lion King is too long. I think they need to.
It's a half-hour show that I'll watch it every chance I get it.
Yeah. See, and for me, I think it's just they just need to cut out a little bit for me because after a while, I'm like, okay, let's go.
Well, and see, to me, for that though, to me, it's kind of ironic because I think it's rushed, in my opinion, but it feels like a Broadway play to me, and that's one of the reasons why I like it so much. But at the same time, it feels like a rushed Broadway play. I wish it was longer.
Okay. Yeah. See, not me. Like the part when they do that, where we all have to be the animals and stuff like that. You can get away with that. I don't need that.
I agree with you there. They could get rid of that, but it's kind of telling the story a little bit, I guess.
But I mean, to me, that's a waste of time. We don't need that.
They do that while they're filling in the seats, though.
Sure.
That's what that's for.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess. But I don't know. Again, neither one of these shows do I not like. I love both of them. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't want to see either one of them go. But yeah, it's just I really like Nemo a lot. I connect better with that one. Although I connect really well with the Lion King too. It's the same thing. It's father son. So Lion King is emotional for me. The nostalgia for me. Yeah, Saria, I totally get that. Totally get that for sure. All right, Steve, you ready? We're going to go over to Pandora. These are small shows. You got the Drummers and the Rangers. You know which ones I'm talking about?
Yep.
Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, it's a down.
Just bam on it. Like I could do without them. They're okay. That's all. They're okay. I could. Yeah. I don't. If they're playing, I might go, hey, look at this for about 30 seconds or 45 seconds. But I'm going to keep going after that. I'm not going to make it an effort to go stop and watch them at all.
Me either. And that's why it goes a thumb down for me. We don't even stop. We'll just keep going.
But I will say it's neat to see them there as opposed to nothing there.
Okay.
So I guess that's why I don't give it a thumbs down.
Okay, that's fine, and I get that. But for me, like the guy in the big thing, I'll look at him for 5 seconds, and then I'm like, "Let's go."
Then you talk about the big suit where he walks around.
Yeah, that's considered the Rangers.
I actually like that one. I can watch that. I've watched that one a couple times, but I don't stay and watch the whole thing. I think it gets drawn out and boring. But I do think it's kind of cool how they do it. So that one's a little fascinating for me, but not much. It'd still be meh.
Yeah, it's not for me too. Meg says she's learning she likes all the shows in Disney except Nemo. It's just okay for her. That's the thing. What's nice about it is there's going to be shows that you like, other shows that are just meh or okay. There's very few shows at Disney that I can say no to. I mean, as you've seen so far, very, very few thumbs down. All right, Steve, how about the Tam Tam Drummers in Harambe? Now,
which I think they're gone now, but I think.
Are they?
Them or the other show there is gone, but one of them's gone.
Okay, because there's and then there's the Viva Gia Street Band.
Okay, yeah, I don't think it's that. It's the Acrobat one. I think that's gone. I could be wrong. One of them's gone.
Okay,
and I think just recently, like
Oh, okay.
Since January. Then
I think that's the drummers, isn't it? The one with the guy beating on the drums while they're doing the
It's the
acrobats?
Harambe drummers, but I don't remember. I don't think they're there anymore, but I could be wrong.
Okay. So what do you think of that one? The one with the drummers and the acrobats guys. 1, 2, 3. I love it.
It's the music's good. The music's good. I love how it's very interactive again. Those guys are troopers wearing what they wear in the heat and going out there and doing that. But they get the audience going. They get them dancing. They get everything going, and they sell. You know, it's just really good.
I agree.
It's fun. It's a real good fun show.
Absolutely, and they're actually really talented the way they can do some of the acrobats they do with putting the people on top of. Yep. The balance and strength that they show is phenomenal. I agree. Oh my God, I think it's great. I agree with you 100%. I'm sorry to see it go. Sounds like Donna says you're right. Looks like it's gone.
I think it's gone, unfortunately.
It's one of the casualties of this. It's unfortunate, but I really do enjoy it as well. Okay, let's go back to the very front of Animal Kingdom, and we got to talk about the Tree of Life. The Tree of Life now has the Tree of Life Awakening. You ready, Steve? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, absolutely.
I watch every show every time.
If unless we're in the back of the park, if we're up there, we're stopping.
Well, I mean, you got to think Disney built all these main centerpieces of their buildings long before they ever had the projection technology. So to be able to do what they do off of something that's existing without putting that kind of surface technology into the building themselves is incredible. And the way they make they don't tell a story as good as they tell these stories anywhere else on property. These stories are, you don't need not a word spoken. You don't even need a word spoken. And you can look at that tree and know exactly what's going on from start to finish. And you'll feel the roller coaster of emotions along with it. But it is fantastic. I
agree 100%. And how they'll take a lion and project right on top of the lion.
Yes.
And then make it come to life. It's like,
and can you imagine that? So when they built this too, now they got to only pick these animals that they can see on the surface because they're going to highlight those animals. That's how they do it I think there's like 11 shows and they do them like every 10 minutes. So I can't remember how many shows there are, but they'll spotlight whichever one's turn is. They'll spotlight that animal and that what it's talking about on the tree. And then they do the whole thing
and then they make it move like it's coming to life.
It's
awesome.
Crazy. It's crazy how they do it.
And it's beautiful. I mean, when they're not doing the show, just how they light the tree up, it's incredible. I love it. I agree 100%. Now, the last one I have for Animal Kingdom, there might be more, and I'll let you tell me if I missed any. We're talking about the Tree of Life. Well, there's something under the Tree of Life. And there's a little show down there, and it's called It's Tough to Be a Bug. So you ready, Steve? Tough to Be a Bug. 1, 2, 3. I like it.
It scared the crap out of me the first time I watched it. So, yeah, I like it. Now, my niece doesn't like it. She hates it. But it is really, really good. And I actually have a couple more shows we'll get to in just a minute. But it is a fantastic show. If you like Bug's Life. If you don't like a Bug's Life, it's not going to be. But the technology that they use, again, it's a 4D show. They use sense, they use sensations, and they use all this other stuff. It's so good. I think it's fantastic too. When the spiders come down and they pop you in the back, and the little when the bees sting you. But the best part to me is at the very end when he goes, "Okay, everybody, if you could just hold on for a second while all the bugs and the ants leave first." Yeah, and you feel them running underneath. That and the same thing with the hornets when they're loose or I think it's the hornets. They start going, "Oh gosh." Yeah, they get you. It's crazy.
I love it. I think it does scare you, but it's so great. Yep. I like the fact that they have I like that Disney has some stuff that's a little edgy. That's why I like the Alien Encounter so much.
That was one of my favorites too. That freaked me out so bad.
It did freak me out too. I mean, there's a reason you were locked in, dude.
Yes, it was, and it wasn't done the way they did that show. Not to get off topic real quick, but it didn't happen to everybody at the same time, so you could hear it coming to you as the people screamed. So that was fantastic.
I agree 100%. Ray J, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. I don't know. I love it. It's something to be about. All right, Steve.
So I have two more. One is the Up Bird Show.
Oh, right. Meg mentioned that too. Yes.
So,
you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I'm just going to stay here. Look, I like the animals again. I think it was a good bird show. I love the fact that they had the IP of Doug and Russell.
I'm gonna take mine back. I'm here too because as Up, I don't like it, but before Up, as the regular bird show, I did like it.
See, I think it got better with Up.
Okay.
And the fact that Kevin walks around the park now and everything, I think it got better with the entertaining value to it. Because look, I go to Disney because I like Disney, I like the IP, and I want to see that IP, and I'm glad they added it to it. But I still think the bird show is just okay.
Okay. See, I like what was his name? Guano Joe, the tourist guy.
Yeah.
He was actually really funny. He was funny on the show, so I like that. I didn't.
Yep.
I didn't Up. It's okay. It's not great.
And then you missed the biggest show they have.
I did.
Rivers of Life.
Oh, right. Rivers of Light. Right. How did I miss that one? Oh my goodness gracious! I can't vote on it.
Oh, you haven't seen it? What? It. Oh,
We haven't seen it.
I'm so disappointed right now, dude. It is better than most of the other ones they have on property.
Really? I've not heard that.
And it doesn't have fireworks. That's why a lot of people don't consider it that good.
Okay.
It's not a fireworks show, but it is sheer beauty on that water when they do this with water fans and the scenes they show, the music, the animals. They cut it, but they used to tell us it was a storytelling thing. They used to send these people up and down the stairs, and they would get on these boats and ride them across everything.
I heard that. I heard it, but I've not seen it.
It is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. One of my favorite. When I got emotional the first time I watched it, and that was obviously they added that last for all that, and now they've redone it, and now it's got a lot of Lion King references, and it's just, oh man, it's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, not seen it yet. We will though. We promise.
The score, you'll love the music, you'll love the fact that they incorporate animals, and it's just sheer beauty. It's just sheer beauty on the water.
Gotcha. Avery says, in my opinion, Rivers of Life got worse when Lion King was added. Not everything at Disney needs an IP. It was an original show that was great until they slapped on an IP. So, I mean,
and again,
everybody has their opinion.
Everybody's opinion, 100%. Yes. It used to be a show with just animals on the water fans. Now it's got some Lion King on the water fans, and I like it more. Again, I fell in love with Disney because of Disney. I go to Disney World because I want to see Disney everywhere. It's not an amusement park that's not, in my opinion, it's not an amusement park that's not supposed to have IP in it. I like the fact that there are some things that everybody's, again, appreciated that they can have parts of it that aren't Disney, but you can go to Universal if you don't want Disney.
Right.
That's the way I feel. I think I have no problem with them putting IP in anything that they want to put in. I wish they'd put it in more.
Right. And for me, I agree with your point. But to me, like Pirates, Haunted Mansion, Space Mountain, that is Disney. But it's not IP Disney. They were rides before they were intellectual properties. So they were. I mean, there's no other way around that. But Haunted Mansion was a ride before it was a movie or anything else.
I would agree with that, but it has been somewhat Disney though. Whereas
it is Disney.
What I mean is though something generic that you don't know what Rivers of Light was that you can even compare it to. That's the problem because it was just generic animals. It was just a generic animal storytelling. Now it's done the same way, but it's got Lion King and IP in it. I don't know. I think it's better. I want to see more IP.
Right.
I want them to change Space Mountain to what they did in Disneyland, which would incorporate more IP into it. I think it would be incredible. I like the fact, and I hope they include all the IP that they do for Small World into our Small World. I think it'd be pretty incredible. I like seeing the IP. That's why I come to Disney.
Right. And to me, I don't need IP in everything. I think there's a good medium. There's a happy medium. I want IP in some things, like Tron and different things like that. But things that didn't have IP, I don't need it added to make it better for me. It's fine. But I do like that things are IP, like the new Frozen. Okay, if you got rid of Maelstrom, I'm not happy about that, but you made it Frozen. That's fine. It's an IP, and it's really good, you know? So I get you. I get what you're saying.
T. Marie, IP means intellectual property. That means Disney characters. So if you go to something and you don't see Disney characters involved in it, that's
not an IP.
Not an IP. Now, Disney owns intellectual property, which is their creations of their movies and things like that and their characters. That when they put that into rides, I like it better.
Right. See, I don't consider Space Mountain to me is it's not an IP into the fact that you're not bringing a Marvel or you're not bringing a Star Wars into it. That's an intellectual property to me.
Which is why I want them to bring Star Wars into
right.
it.
And that's the thing. Like how they brought in Johnny Depp, Captain Jack Sparrow, and the Pirates. They brought the IP to Pirates. So, and to me,
maybe is there anybody that thinks it got worse when they did that?
It didn't matter either way. I don't think it got worse.
Fantastic seeing them in it, but
yeah, I mean it's fine. It's not bad. It didn't make it worse. No, it didn't make it worse. It didn't make it better to me. It didn't matter to me if he was there or not. Pirates is Pirates. It was a ride before it was a movie.
Yeah, and Tina, I completely agree with you. I'm not saying that at all. Disney does own the Haunted Mansion franchise. I didn't say they shouldn't. They should change that at all. But I said generic shows like the what Rivers of Life used to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I want Marvel stuff too, Meg. I want a ton of Marvel. Yep. I just don't need Marvel incorporated into something that's already there. Give me something new.
It needs to be incorporated into a new land at Hollywood.
Yes, exactly. That's what I want. I don't need Marvel being incorporated into Space Mountain. Not that they would. I'm just giving a dumb example. I just want new Marvel.
Yep.
That's where I am.
We need something like they're doing out in California here with the Avengers Academy.
110% agree. Yes, something new. I don't need you to incorporate into what's already there. That's my point.
Yep.
So, do you have another one, Steve, or was that it?
Now, Meg, I will agree with Meg there. Towers of Terror does not need to change, and that's one that I would agree with. Do not change it to the Guardians of the Galaxy thing.
Now, why wouldn't you change that one though? What makes that special compared to others that you're changing?
Because
Space Mountain is more nostalgic than Tower of Terror. It's been around a heck of a lot.
I would agree 100%. But Tower of Terror, though, the whole story there is what makes that ride so terrifying that you won't go on it again. So that whole feel about that. And if you change it to something Guardians of the Galaxy, kind of corny, which is good, don't get me wrong, I just think you would ruin the movie, ruin it completely. That is the one ride, probably the only ride, that I would say you don't want to change unless Disney has some, well, then I'm not thinking, like if you change it to something with Chernobog or something like that, some deep, dark feel to it. That's the only, you can't take that ride and make it happy and joyful with Guardians of the Galaxy. It just can't be done.
Well, they did it.
I know they did it. I'm saying they can do it. I don't think it would go over well.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know its popularity out there, so I can't speak to it. I don't know. To me, things that are there and they're popular, I think, like we've talked about this, Steve.
Yeah.
Haunted Mansion's been there since 1971. It's still one of the most popular rides, and that's almost 50 years, and it's still going strong.
Well, in my opinion, though, that's a Disney creation.
Well, it is a Disney. So is Space Mountain. So is Pirates. So is Big Thunder.
Yeah,
they're all Disney creations.
What I'm saying is, to me, that is Disney's IP. So it is Disney IP involved in it.
Well, I guess I'm misinterpreting what intellectual property means, because to me, a ride is not an intellectual property. It's a ride. It's just a ride.
But the characters inside it are, is what I'm getting at.
Okay.
To me, they are. Now, I have no problem with those kind of rides. I have no problem if they change them or not, but I would not be opposed if they wanted to add more Disney characters into those rides.
Okay. See, and for me, I think it would take from it. For me,
it could.
It could, maybe it might not. Maybe it wouldn't.
I'm also all about keeping things current, making sure we change them as we go, and going there.
Right, and I'm more the guy there's a happy medium. We can keep some old, and we definitely need new. I want a mixture of both. So cool. All right, I think that's all of them that we hit for today. We hit Magic Kingdom. We hit Animal Kingdom. We got to have a part 2, Steve. We haven't finished. So we're going to have
a whole lot more.
There is a lot more to do for sure. But you know what? I got to be honest with you, buddy. We agreed on a lot more than I thought we would.
Yeah. It's not that bad. It's just some big ones that everybody likes to.
Exactly. Right. And Tina's right. I still wouldn't go on Tower of Terror, even if it was Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't think I would anyway.
I'll be honest with you. I would go on it like once, but I would not have the urge to go on it if it got changed.
Yeah, right.
That'd be one ride I would not be wanting to go on.
Yep. Rest in peace, Carousel of Progress, though, Meg says. Steve's ready to get rid of it.
It can go. It can go.
Oh,
I'm all about the history of it, which is why it should be in a museum somewhere. it needs to go.
Gotcha. Detroit Disney duo welcome in. And then final word, Jonathan Chung says current IPs are there because of popularity. The old original stuff was there because of originality first over being popular. Yes, I agree. They became popular over time. So
I'm not grumpy at all.
No, not at all. Don't be grumpy, Steve, she says. Some great discussion, guys. Cool topics for tonight. Thanks, Captain Akron. Appreciate it. Thanks, Michelle, for sure. But, Steve, thank you, buddy. Hope you enjoyed this tonight. What you got coming up on your channel? Anything? What we got coming?
I've said this for a few weeks now, but I've gotten a little more free to be able to edit and do things.
Right.
So hopefully soon that's going to come out. I got a lot of really good ideas to change, not just like, oh, I'm going to throw up this or I'm going to throw up that. Got some things in mind to like do some series and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to it. And then, of course, non-sports night with you every week. I'm loving it. So
It's true. We don't have a choice right now. We'll get back to sports. Don't worry. This has been a good time for sure.
Oh, yeah. I think it's been real good.
Yeah, it really has. I agree 100%. And again, the liveplace.com. Dean, Dreamers Empire. Check him out. He's the TV guide of streamers. If you're looking for a streamer and you're not sure where they are, what time they come on, what day they're on, go to the liveplace.com. It's the TV guide place.
Yep.
He'll have them all listed for you. There's over 90 streamers. Not just Disney either. It's got other stuff in there, but all family friendly. So check out Dean. He's a big supporter.
Yep.
My other partner channel is Disney Dan. He goes live with Disney Fiasco on Saturdays, Food Fridays as well. Check him out. Again, membership is here. Thank you to all my members. My newest members today, Saria Myers, Tina McNeil. Thank you so much. It means the world to us. Again, nothing changes on this channel. Membership is there for extra perks and things of that nature if you so choose to do so. And if you do, Melissa and I are honored and grateful, and we appreciate your generosity for sure. And then other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this tonight. I know Steve and I love it. We have a great time with this. Other than that, thank you all very much for being here. And I hope everybody has a great week. Take care of yourselves and each other. And a couple things. Shep's going live at 9:30, right? Yep. Shep's live at 9:30. The Shep family. Check them out. One of my mods could put that in there. Maybe
be telling some ghost stories again. Who knows?
There you go. I heard about that.
Maybe not.
And of course, we have, I'm not sure who goes live tomorrow, but I think maybe on later tonight. I think Gonzo's going live as well with YouTubers Tonight.
Yep.
Check him out. Just some great streamers. Meg goes live on Mondays right after Steve at 9 with her show. Check her out. Josh, Practically Perfect Park Hopping, goes live at 7 on Mondays. The Disney Nerd Herders on Wednesdays with Not Quite Ready for Prime Time. D&G Explorers. So many people. Check them all out. And thank you all for being here. We appreciate all of you. We love you all. And take care of yourselves and each other. Good night, everybody.